record today. Get the whole warm up this time while I'm thinking about it, and we'll get warmed up here. So I think it's 9:30. Yep. So let's get ready. Just a quick recap. We got our weights, water, sturdy chair, maybe a mat or something if you need it for the floor. I think that's all we need. So we'll get moving here. Get those arms and legs. Well, I don't know if pumping your legs is the right way to describe it, but pump your arms, get those legs up and down, and take it at your own pace. If you're sore at all from our first workout this week, it may take a little longer to warm up or get that body ready. That's okay. We're going to do a very similar layout that we did on Monday, 2 sets of 8. I'll still be talking a lot just to kind of make sure we have that form down and understand what we're doing for each exercise. Let's go back side to side. Take those deep breaths. Let's go back to a march. Maybe you can pick your legs up a little further this time or speed it up just a little bit. Listen to your body now in the warm up and as we go throughout the rest of the day. Every day is different. Good job. Okay, side to side. This time you can reach up and across. I've noticed switching back to level 2 from the last series I taught was level 3. And so now it's like a challenge for my brain to remember the sequence of our exercises. So this is good for me. Those brain exercises, got to work our mind out too. Good. And march it out one more time. You can keep marching, or if you want to join me for some standing crunches, I'm going to kind of bring my hands up towards my shoulders and reach my elbow towards my opposite leg with a little twist. You can feel your core wake up here as those muscles work to bring up your leg. Keep breathing. Last one. And rest. Let's plant our feet, open our arms up, doing back and forth. Good. Last one. Arms come down, backward shoulder rolls. Forward. Okay, let's grab our chairs. We're going to stand behind our chairs and do a few warm-ups here, just like we did on Monday. So first thing we're going to do, sorry, that's loud. Start with that forward and back with our leg, warming up our hips. And switch it over to the other side. Good. Back to your other leg. We're going to bring one foot in front of the other, drag it out to the side and back. Just like that. Other foot. And I'm kind of lifting it up and setting it down, but you can also drag it out to the side and back, kind of whichever you prefer, and may depend on your surface that you're standing on. Last one. Okay, let's do a few practice toe stands just to 6. So whenever you're ready, you can lift it up to your toes and then slow and controlled back down for a count of 6. I'll let you count that on your own. When you're done, we're going to do some practice squats. So you can keep holding on to that chair. You can kind of step to the side. And just like we did last time, we'll start with some shallow squats and kind of work to going a little deeper. Really think about pushing those glutes back and down, keeping your chest up, and breathe. Whatever pace works for you right now. One more. And rest. Go back to the chair. Let's do 6 more toe stands. Give you a little time here. Whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and start. Okay. One last thing after you're done with that, finish it up if you're still going. We're going to do kind of I don't have a big space here myself, but what I'm going to do is try to walk a line. So I'm bringing one foot right in front of the other. It's a nice little balance exercise. And if you need some help, with stability, you can go right next to your wall and kind of have your hand on the wall if you need it. So one foot right in front of the other, or as close as you can get it. And it's funny how some days this is really easy, and some days, like today, I'm like kind of wobbly. Could be the weather. Yesterday, I had a lot of sitting, so maybe my body's just fighting that from yesterday. Okay, so now the next thing we're going to do is take a step, come up to our tiptoes, step with the other foot, same thing. You may not come up very high onto your tiptoe. That's all right. Another little balance activity you can do. Couple more. And rest. One last thing. Let's bring those arms back like we're doing the backstroke, one at a time, not too fast. If this is uncomfortable, just do those backward shoulder rolls. And then switch and go forward. I don't know if we have any swimmers in the room. I love to swim. I don't make time for it too much right now, but it's one of my favorite ways to get exercise. So peaceful. It's also very tiring. All right, good job. Grab a drink. We're going to need our chairs for that first exercise. We have our wide leg squats. Okay. So we'll need that chair. We'll go over the options that we have. So I'm going to be doing the seat hover. I'm not going to fully sit in between the repetitions. I'm going to kind of hover over my chair, but you can choose to go all the way down into your seat each time. Okay, so you can decide how you want to do that. Those of you who've done level 3, if you want to add, let me shut this curtain a little bit. If you want to add that overhead press, go ahead. Those of you who haven't taken level 3, in a few weeks, I'll show you what I'm talking about, and you can have that option too. I just want to kind of ease into it before we introduce that to the newer folks. Okay, so we're all going to start seated. We're taking it to 8. As you stand, your whole foot stays on the ground, but you're thinking about kind of concentrating the effort in your heel. And what that does is help to activate your glutes. Okay, so we're strengthening our glutes and our quads. Those are probably the two biggest areas for this particular exercise. Okay, so let's get ready. Here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Okay, so we're going to do those seated twists, twisting around to one side. Keep breathing. Other way. Switch. Other side. Okay. Reset those feet. We're going to do that again. Okay, arms out or at your chest. Here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I was going to keep going and rest. All right, good job. So let's go ahead and tap our feet or tap our toes for our rest. Can't see mine very well. There we go. Tap that toe. This muscle that helps us to lift up our toes. As we get older, we can kind of lose some of that strength and ability. So we just like to keep that muscle strong. Now I want you to keep your toes down and tap your heels. All right. So we're in it now. We've got that first exercise down. Exercise number 2, go ahead and grab a drink while I'm talking it out. I'm going to get my mat out. I'm going to be down on the floor doing the hip bridge. If you would like to stay standing, I want you to stand behind your chair. You're going to do those standing leg curls. Okay. So you'll do one set of 8 on one side and then switch and do 8 on the other. Okay. So get a drink, get your mat or your chair. I need a drink real quick. Okay. So down on the ground, we're pushing up through those heels again. Just like before, it helps us to activate our glutes. So as we push our hip bones up to the sky to make that bridge, think about concentrating that effort to push up into your heels, okay? Don't overextend at the top and kind of arch your back. That's going to cause you some pain in the lower back. So just try don't go up too far on this one. So let's go ahead, get that first set going. Take it up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Let's do some finger stretches. Stretch those hands out wide into a gentle fist and repeat. Then we're going to go to our O's. So thumb and pointer finger, then thumb and middle finger, thumb and ring finger, thumb and pinky. Take it back. Each time you're trying to make kind of like a circle with your thumb and other finger and really stretch those other digits out in between. All right, good job. If you're standing, make sure you switch to the other leg this time. If you're on the floor, get those feet set. Here we go again. Lift it up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. Before we move anywhere, let's turn our palms up to the ceiling, go thumb to pinky, and thumb to each finger. So if you'd like to stay on the floor on your mat, you're going to turn over onto your side for the side hip raises. So you flip over, you can lay on your arm, and then we're going to lift that leg up and down. It looks very similar from a standing position. You'll hold that chair or the wall if that's more comfortable. And leading with your heel, you're going to bring that leg out to the side. It's not a huge movement. I can bring that leg up higher, but I'm not going to because in order to really target that hip, it's just kind of a smaller movement. So maybe having 1 to 2 basketballs in between your feet is all that you would need to really feel that in your hip, okay? So we'll do each side twice. All right, so go ahead and get ready. Those of you who are standing, I think sometimes it's maybe even harder when you're standing because your leg that's not moving, you're going to start to feel that in your hip on that side too. So you can always like take a little rest and then jump back in if it's getting too sore, okay? So here we go, first side, lift it up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, shake that out if you're standing. If you're on the ground, roll over to your other side. Okay, let's go again. Leading with the heel, take it up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, halfway there, switch back over. Okay, here we go again. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. And last time, take it to the other side. Give you a few more seconds to get situated. This is always the exercise where I see all the places I need to clean my floor. So you might be experiencing that too. All right, so here we go. Lift it up. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Good work, everyone. If you're on the ground, slowly make your way back up. We'll get those mats out of our way. Unless you have a bigger space, you may not have to move that. And everybody can grab a drink and we'll do a stretch before we move on to the next exercise. So a nice stretch after that one are those hip circles. We did this last time. So you're going to draw the circle with your hips. Now the trick here is we want to kind of keep our shoulders still. They're going to move a little, but this looks different what I'm doing now than let me try to do it this, right? That looks a lot different and I don't feel it as much in my hips. So try to keep your shoulders still. We want our hips to have a nice range of motion. We want that mobility to be there because go ahead and switch directions. Um, let's say we walked outside right now. There's lots of patches of ice, right? And I hit a slick spot. If my hips are really tight, I'm more likely to go down. If I have some range of motion, I might be able to catch myself. So this is a really good one to work on. If you have stiffer hips, can be a nice activity. Okay, we're going to move on to our squat jumps. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that full squat up one with that gentle landing. My knees are bent. If you don't want to jump today, that's okay. Grab your chair. You're going to squat down and you can either stand up into a toe stand and come up onto your toes, or you can stand up to a flat foot. It's up to you, but you've got those options, okay? So we'll take it to 8. Don't hold your breath. Okay, you got to breathe through this one. Our heart rate's going to come up a little bit. All right, so push those glutes back and down. up if you're jumping, but even if you're just standing, you're kind of standing up quickly to get that power movement. Okay, so here we go. Let's squat up 1, squat up 2, squat up 3, squat up 4, squat up 5, squat up 6, squat up 7, squat up 8. Good work. 1 down. Let's do a stretch here, palms down and up. My camera doesn't know what to do lighting wise when we're jumping, so I'm sorry. Sometimes the lighting is not ideal, but it's usually only bad during this one. Back and forth and relax. Okay, before we do that second set, let's all take a nice deep breath in and out. Get ready and squat up 1, squat up 2, squat up 3, squat up 4, squat up 5, squat up 6, squat up 7, and squat up 8. Now let's walk it out a little bit. You're a little out of breath. This will give us a chance to kind of catch that, bring our heart rate back down. Great job, everyone. We can give our lower body a break now, and we'll move on to upper body. So after we walk in place, we're going to do some tricep kickbacks. All right, so you can keep marching or go side to side, or you can do some modified jumping jacks with me. So I bring my leg out, arms up, together, other side, out, together. Take it at whatever pace you like. And breathe. Good job. One more. And march. All right. Let's everybody grab some water, and we are going to need our chair and one weight for those tricep kickbacks next. And of course, you don't have to use a weight. Your arm weighs something, so you're still getting work even if you just use your body weight. For this one, you can lean over the chair, row up and kick back. Notice how my upper arm is not moving. It's kind of hard to see because of the color of my clothing, but that upper arm stays still. And then if I did the sitting motion, it's going to be the same thing. The arm doesn't come quite as high, but it just stays, and we're only moving from the elbow down. All right. So let's give it a try. You can sit or stand. Let me show you that sitting one real quick. Sorry, I should have demonstrated that. You're seated, you're tilted forward, and it's going to be that same motion. Okay, that takes off some of the pressure on your lower back. So some people like to do that version. All right, everybody lean forward, row your elbow up, kick it back. 1, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 3, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 4. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 5. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 6. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7. Up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 8. Up, 2, 3, 4. And rest. What I like to do and would encourage you is when you do that full extension, pause for just a second before you start coming back in, and that really helps you to engage that tricep fully. Okay, so we're going to take it to the other side, switching arms. Okay, let's all lean forward, row up, kick it back, 1, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 2, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 3, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 5, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 6, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 7, up, 2, 3, 4, back, 8, up, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Okay, we're going to take it back to the first arm. Feel free to sit up or stand up, give that lower back a break as well. And one thing too to think about is where your shoulders are on this one. Make sure you've got those relaxed. We don't have our shoulders up by our ears. If your shoulders are sore, it may be because you are thinking about your tricep and didn't notice that your shoulders are kind of stiff. So keep those lower and relaxed. Let's all lean down, row our elbow up, and take it back. 1, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 3, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 5, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 6, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, up, 2, 3, 4, and back, 8, up, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Man, it's that second set. It's really sneaky. You can definitely feel it if you didn't feel it on the first one. So we have one more side to go. Right, we'll get this one knocked out. Let's all take a lean forward. Row your elbow up and back. 1, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 3, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 4, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 5, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 6, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 7, up, 2, 3, 4. Back, 8, up, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Okay, great job. You can set that weight down. Let's do a little stretch. We've got a couple of options. You can do the back scratch where one arm's reaching up, one arm's reaching down. You're trying to get your hands as close as you can. Or you can have one arm reaching down and use your other hand to gently push down on your elbow. I'm only bending my knees so you can see my arms a little bit better. We'll switch sides. Let's repeat. So you can do the other stretch, or you can just switch back to your first side. And switch. Okay, grab a drink if you'd like, and we'll move on to our bicep curls. So we need 2 weights for that. Okay. You can sit or stand, and a personal preference on that one. Biggest thing here is keeping those arms tight to your side. I like to think of it as elbows pointing down the whole time. So we don't want to see elbows out here or behind us. They should be right in line with your body all the way up, all the way down. Okay. First set. Here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Okay, turn and look to the wall beside or behind you. Feel that stretch in your neck. Slowly take it to the other side. Switch again. Other side. Okay. Second set. Here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. You can hold your weights or go ahead and set them down. Let's do that other neck stretch, kind of lying your ear towards your shoulder. They're not going to touch, but just in that general direction. Other side. Switch. Other side. So we're going to move on to working our shoulders, upper back area with our big T, little t, or that side arm raise and then front raise. So we're doing something different on odd. We come out to the big T. Even, we bring those hands in the front, lift up, leading with our elbows, stop right in the collarbone, chest area. Don't bring them above your shoulders, okay? Keep those down. So we alternate each time. And you may need to choose a little different weight. I know I do. I'm going to go down just a little bit. Okay. All right. So here we go. Let's lift it up. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 9, down, 2. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. And you can't even say anything to stop me because everyone's muted. So you got an extra one. That's okay. Go ahead and set your weights down and we'll do a stretch. I really like to count to 10. Okay, so we're gonna lean. We can put one hand on our waist, bring the other hand up above, and stretch that side body. This is a class favorite, I think. Other side. Speaking of counting to 10, next session, which would be next Wednesday because Monday's a holiday, we won't have class. Wednesday, we'll start going to 2 sets of 10, or at least that's what I'll count. You have that freedom to stop sooner, of course. So grab those weights again. I'll try to stop at 8. Okay. All right, here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Grab a drink of water. Take a little break here. We're going to have our rows up next. Real quick, if you want to join me, I'm going to bring my hands up towards my shoulders and bring those elbows in and hold them. Get them as close as you can, if not together. Bring them back out. Repeat in. Feel that stretch at the top of your back, across your back. One more time, in and out. Okay, for our rows, you can sit with that lean forward and row, or you can take the stance I'm in right now, do the same thing. Those of you who've been in level 3 and if you like that split squat, I'm happy to let you do that one as well. So grab your weights in your chair if you'd like it. Keep your arms close to your side as you pull those weights back, okay? So let's get into position. Here we go. Up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4, and up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. Great job. Our stretch requires a little balance. You can do it seated or standing. You may need to drop your weights. We're going to do our toe circles. Other direction. Switch sides. Other direction. Okay. So let's do that again. Everyone get into position. Looking out at a diagonal, not at your weights or feet. Lift it up, 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4, up 5, down 2, 3, 4, up 6, down 2, 3, 4, up 7, down 2, 3, 4, and up 8, down 2, 3, 4, and rest. Good job. Those weights can go away. Last exercise. Feel free to grab a drink of water while I talk this out. I'm going to get my mat out. I'll be on all fours and we'll be doing that bird dog. Okay. The standing option is to use your chair or the wall, and you will bring your leg back like you're wiping mud off your shoe. Tap your toe behind you and then bring it back to start. Let me scoot back so you can see my foot a little bit better. And I like that. And so you'll do 8 on one side, we'll rest, then you'll do 8 on the other. Okay. Okay. I'm going to be, like I said, down here, all fours. I'm reaching with my arm and my foot. On my lower body, my foot is flexed, so my toe is pointing down towards the floor. And again, that position helps us to activate our glutes. We're kind of working a lot of body parts with this one, particularly on the ground, but standing as well. So I want you to go ahead and get ready. For those of you on the floor, well, actually everyone, sorry, let me think about this. I'm going to alternate each time. If you're standing, it's a little harder to alternate, but you can, and it makes it easier. But if you like to stay on one side, if that works better for you, that's okay. All right, so everyone can kind of figure out what works best for them. Here we go. Let's lift it up. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up 6, down 2, 3, 4. Up 7, down 2, 3, 4. Up 8, down 2, 3, 4, and rest. If you're in a position where you can do wrist circles, you can do that with me. Other way. Okay, wrist stretch. Fingers can point down or up. Gently push against your other hand. Other side. I feel this in my forearm, wrist area. Okay, so we're going to go again. If you stayed on one side, just make sure you work the other side this time. Those of you on the ground, you may notice that as you lift up, your hip may want to turn open. And that's going to happen a little bit, but really think about trying to keep those hip bones pointed down towards the floor, okay? As much as possible. Here we go again. Let's lift it up. 1, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 2, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 3, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 4, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 5, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 6, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 7, down, 2, 3, 4. Up, 8, down, 2, 3, 4. All right. Carefully make your way back up. We're all going to grab our chair and take a seat, and we'll start our cool down from there. If you need to grab some water before you do that, please do. And just like that, we're to the cool down. Thought that went by pretty fast today. As you're getting seated, just remember, we don't have class Monday in observance of the holiday. You will have the 2 recordings that you can use if you want to get a 3rd session in this week, and if you want to get a workout in on Monday on your own. With strength training, we always want to have at least one day in between where we rest. That rest could be that you do a different type of exercise, like you walk or you swim or something like that, but we wouldn't want to do strength training. The only way around that is if you do upper body one day and lower body the next day. And really, that is in order for us to get stronger and for those muscles to recover fully and grow stronger, is to have that rest. That rest and recovery is a super important part of that process. Okay. So just keep that in mind. We're going to bring one foot out, toes pointed up to the sky, and let's reach down towards our toe into that stretch. And I want you to make sure you don't hold your breath here in this position. It should never be painful. You just have that feeling of maybe slight discomfort because it's stretching, but if it's painful, back out a little bit. You've gone too far. Okay, go ahead, switch to the other side. Switch again. Other side. Okay, next stretch, we're either going to lift up under our knee, put your hands under your knee and lift your knee up towards your chest, or you can bring your leg over the other knee, and you should feel a stretch in your hip on that leg that's lifted. If you don't feel a big stretch, you can kind of gently press down on that knee or even lean forward slightly. And just find that right intensity. Don't want it to be painful. And breathe. Okay, other side. Same thing. Other side. Switch. Okay, real quick. Well, not really quick. Take your time, but we're going to stand up and come behind our chair and stretch out our calves. So behind that chair. We're going to take one foot back and try to get our heel down to the ground or as close as we can to it. Other side. Switch. And other side. Good job. Let's bring one arm across. Other way. Chest stretch. Pulling back slightly on those elbows and then bring it around into a bear hug. You should open and then switch which arm is on top. Good. Take your shoulders up, back, down. Do that a couple more times. And relax. Let's do 3 deep breaths into your mouth, out through your nose. Wait, I said that wrong. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Sorry, my bad. All right. Great job today, everyone. Thanks for being here. You'll have those recordings. I'll get today's sent out either later today or early tomorrow. And then I won't see you until next Wednesday. So take care and see you then. Bye, everyone.